The team's growing. Also, little companions here want to talk with each other. But why not, you know? Talk. Talk with each other. Don't be an idiot.
That's quite the valuable gift.
Only the best for my favorite partner. You're pretty
Only
good.
the best for my favorite partner.
Your kindness is a great comfort to me. I'll return this favor at the earliest possible moment.
Doesn't that sound fake as fuck? Kind of like, oh yeah, very, very nice of you, very, very nice. I will return this favor, of course, at the earliest possible date. When I truth, you're thinking to yourself, ugh, bloody hell, obligatory gifts, shit. You know. Now then. Time to go in there and find somebody else who likes to piss us off.
What have we here, then? A so-called source hunter, eh? Well, look, do what you must in Sicil, but don't make waves and don't interfere with the Legion's affairs. You hear?
No, sorry, I wasn't hearing anything. I was reading. Very, very, very sorry. Novice. Mini power stance skill increases both the damage of your melee attacks and your movement speed at the cost of precision. Defensive stance, crushing fist skillbook, taunt skillbook, whirlwind. Sounds like you have some nice stuff there. Might I interest you in buying some of my nonsense though? Mostly because, you know. Wait. A juggling apple. Might want to keep that. Who knows? Maybe I'm gonna, you know, start a career as a juggler in the near future. Disrupt this arm kit. Some weapons. A cup of water. I might actually want to drink that just to know what effects that would have. I mean, I'm assuming feeling somewhat refreshed. Tell me about yourself.
Captain Aureus, if you must know.
Yes, I
leader
must
of the
know.
Legion in Sicil. By which I mean I have the enviable task of commanding a battalion of walking dead. For I fear it may well be but a matter of time before the undead undo all my soldiers and turn them into drivelling hordes of their own misshapen number.
Wouldn't in that case not change all that much, considering your opinion of your man anyway, so... what about Jake's murder then?
Gods above! Some politician snuffs it and everyone's in an uproar.
Yeah, that's pretty usual.
I told that wizard brat of an Ahu not to bother, but he just had to send for source hunters, didn't he? Bloody magicians. They see a pigeon poop and think sorcery's afoot.
Maybe it is. You cannot prove the difference. You need a source hunter for that. Hahaha. Idiot.
Nevertheless, I want to be kept in the loop. Understand?
Yeah, I'm not feeling motivated, eh?
This town, not Mayor Cecil, not Ahu, and definitely not some hotshot source hunter.
I kinda
So
disagree.
investigate
Just
Jake's
kinda, you
death
know.
if you feel so inclined, but report back to me the moment you discover something out of the ordinary. The
Yeah,
scene
sure.
of the crime is over at the King Crab Inn. You can tell the guard you have my permission to enter. Now off with you.
On the subject of Jake's
It
corpse.
was stolen?
Hmm.
Gods, what a fool that Roberts is. Taking a bribe in beleaguered old Sicil. Ah, what was he going to do with that gold? Buy the largest kipper in the land?
I mean, who knows, but you know, it's
He has a lot to answer for. But not as much as the one that did the bribing in
Indeed,
the first
indeed.
place. Guess your mission is pretty clear, isn't it? Off you go to find this munificent body snatcher.
I will, at some point, believe you me. Certain Evelyn has been mentioned.
Evelyn? Master
Yes, yes.
Theron's apprentice? Nice lass, huh? Brewed me a potion once that cured me of a rash more bothersome than a badger down your breeches. No, she doesn't seem like the type to play hide and seek with
Yep,
stiffs to
that's
me.
the whole point, isn't it? If she doesn't seem like it, that makes it all the more possible that she is just faking. Yeah? That
You
matches as well.
suspect the mayor? Dear me, you couldn't be further from the mark if you lay the blame on a paraplegic cow. The man raised a foundling orc out of the goodness of his heart, you dolt. A murder indeed.
I heard you've seen it more decisions.
Dare stand here and accuse me of involvement in this sordid affair?
I was just asking a question.
Dare accuse a captain of the Legion? Get out! Out! Before I have my men erect a gallows and string up a sauce pinata!
Jesus, you like to get out of... Ah, what an unfriendly person. Screaming at me like this. Not much evidence in your evidence chest. But really, was there any reason to go that fucking screaming loud? It's always the same. Nobody is bad.
Lords above, grant me patience. You're a source hunter, aren't you? Here because you think I killed my husband. How many times do I need to state and restate my complete innocence in the matter?
Nobody cares about your bloody statements. I care about objective facts. Meaning, if I find evidence that puts me on your trail, I will follow it. I will ask questions. So fuck you, basically. Who the fuck even are you?
Wife of Jake, and now, alas, his widow.
Let's discuss your
Like I told
husband's
just
murder.
about every legionnaire in town. I don't know anything so what happened? Some of them tittle-tattling crab chasers down the pub call me a murderous gold digger, and you believe them? These insinuations...
Starstone? I've never heard of such a thing. Dear Jack, do you mean to imply he collected something dangerous? Well, what do you want to know?
Well, they came up...
Well,
Quite adamant about her innocence.
well,
We'll
yes.
need to look for evidence to prove she actually did the evil deed.
Well, then let's go upstairs and take a look around, why don't we? There's somebody up here. Doesn't seem that way, does it? That is mine now.
Only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous you've become.
I will point out this is all evidence. I'm not doing this to, you know, enrich myself. Smelly panties. She gives me charisma for some reason. I don't know why, but sure.
Why is she keeping those on hand anyhow? Sentimental reasons?
I don't know. I really don't know, and I'm afraid to ask. Star Pebble. I mean, it would be a shame to just let that sit here, you know? I can make money off that. Also, it's a pretty nice collection here. Jesus Christ, I'll give him that.
Only the popular girls from the Source Academy could see how edgy and dangerous...
I've got my eyes on the prize.
I mean, come on, you can't just let me sit up here without any, you know, guard. Of course it would end up with me stealing.
Tell me, Septimus, would your wife or sweetheart be compensated by the Legion should tragedy befall you on the battlefield?
I suppose so. But seeing that I'm neither married, engaged, or...
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Polite, handsome, and single. Don't go anywhere tonight, Legionnaire. I'd be afraid alone in the dark.
Oh bloody hell, she's fucking... I get XP for just being back here. Can they see me through that door? Of course if not. Then everything that is in this house belongs to me now. Also, the way she is bloody freaking flirting with somebody while the corpse of her dearly beloved
What a strong and handsome officer you are, kind
is
Septimus.
probably not even all that
You
cold.
must have fought many a battle, am I right? In fact, I
A
bet
book
you're a
about
real
setting up
war
the
hero.
perfect crime.
Oh, I'm no hero.
Esmeralda has interesting taste in literature.
She has indeed, yeah. She has quite a bit
You
of gold.
certainly are my hero, the rock upon which I may rest my weary soul in these trying and troubled times.
Never fear, Millie.
An in-chest key. A key to a chest at the inn, you say? Why are those paintings so bloody worth? That's a ridiculous price. Locked, you say? Can you technically speaking care of that if I give you some tools. Or even have those tools. No, you cannot.
Assure me, dear Septimus, that you haven't been fighting those awful orcs. I can't bear to imagine something would happen to you.
Oh, but don't you worry,
Yeah. Cleansing water scroll.
But what if you were to be ambushed, caught unawares? Oh, catch me, for I might faint.
Bloody fucking hell, she's putting on a bloody show, isn't she? I mean, Jesus Christ. If somebody were that blatantly obvious trying to flirt with me, I'd be like, okay, what do you want? Money? Because I don't have money. Don't mind me, you know, just picking up some stuff, because, you know. So far, this cellar has been quite a disappointment in comparison to upstairs.
Appears to be locked.
Well, I can't reach it apparently. Ah, that's saddening. A vital scroll. That's quite worthwhile then. I'm quite happy that I actually went down here.
I was really hoping to find something better.
We all are to some degree. But alas, we have still left time. Jesus. I have a lot of stuff down here. Especially of the eatable variant. So that looks like you're hiding a... Can I actually move this? Actually, that doesn't look like there's a way through, but that looks like there's a way through. One of the rats maybe be able to tell me what's going on here? Stop running away while I'm trying to fucking talk with you, you bloody fucking rat.
Where's Jake? Did he finally run off with that white-haired woman? What was her name? Candice? You know, I don't want to point out the obvious, but probably need to find a switch or something. I would assume. Problem here is, where would such a switch even be? Yeah, sure, pick that up. Because why not? Well, at least I know I have all the time in the world to do it. There, yeah.
Ah, so that's what that did.
I have some quite nice haul just from this one building. That's good. I found myself some money. I found myself another shovel. Who knows, maybe I will need one. Or maybe a second one. Maybe a third one. Because I now have 3 of those. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that, but you know. A bloody dagger.
I've got a bloody dagger. Could this have been involved in the crime?
It certainly piques one's interest, doesn't it?
Quite literally, yes. Who the hell keeps a bloody dagger around? just seems like a bit too obvious a, you know, clue. Actually, can I just... Yes, yes, I can indeed. And now I can just walk to the front again and be like, I never was inside your house. I do, however, have a few questions, you know, about that bloody dagger and other things. I would very much like to have answered. Jesus Christ, woman.
The hunter returns! I hope you are here to shop rather than sleuth.
Ah, woman. You don't really know me well, do you? You wouldn't mind giving me some of your hard-earned money for, you know, some of the stuff that you totally not missing in your basement, you know, but totally not, of course not.
Listen, if you're going to accuse me of something, you would better find the evidence to back up
I
your
found your
ridiculous
book about
claims.
planning the perfect murder.
Oh, that horrid tome of ill repute. It isn't mine, it was Jake's. He was a politician, don't you see? Always on the lookout for plotting rivals. Always
Can
trying
you
to
explain
be
this
one step
bloody
ahead.
knife?
Perhaps it is you who should explain your presence in my cellar. And the dagger? It's simply a butcher knife used by my late husband. What'll you think of next? Accusing me of bashing him over the head with a frying pan?
Like the anvil of Grog, the torturer. All hail Grog! All hail his hot-steeled instrument.
There's a bodyguard. When there's a bodyguard, I could probably mention something that would get me killed.
Greetings! Oh, you are most welcome in my chamber. Customers rarely find me up here, but I do so abhor the hustle and bustle of the marketplace.
Lower resistance, strength, willpower, decay touch, rapture, hours of desecration, malediction, vampiric touch.
That I am. I've spent more of my life on the road travelling. You wouldn't believe some of the things I have seen. Oh yes, you have seen them, have you not?
Yes, yes.
Is anything amiss? A punch on perhaps, yes. I have the blood of sorcerers in my veins. And between you and me, the blood of sorcerers too. The power of sorcery is so very alluring, you know. But let us change topics. For should...
We happen to be source hunters, actually, and will most certainly kill you very
We
soon.
happen to be source hunters, actually, and we will most certainly kill you.
Sorcery is like an incurable disease. God have mercy. You're a source hunter. But I never really dabbled in source.
They'll end it all! End it all in blood!
I will point out that it was probably a very bad idea to, you know, use that as your spiel. Hey, we found some sorcery, didn't we? We found some sorcery.
Soon the last will be beaten. Beaten like the anvil of Grog, the torturer.
Range plus that improves damage with bow, crossbow, ricochet. Nice. Can't really hit you. Can't really hit you because we don't have enough. Treat poisoning. Just knocking people down because we can.
By the filed teeth of Suma.
And I can encourage people.
The end is nigh. Death comes a creeping.
Why are the citizens deciding to run in here? And we don't have enough, have we? Could you stop hexing?
Soon the last will be beaten.
charmed. That's even worse. That is indeed even worse.
All hail his hot-steeled instruments.
Ouch.
I must stop this hemorrhage!
You make a very good point there. You should try to stop that.
Into the fray once more!
Will you actually get up at one point, or are you going to continuously stay down? Just gonna ask, you know. Can we move away from here? Yeah, not without getting murder-cated. Which might be a good opportunity to use something else, or we have a special arrow that would make me happy. Oh, knockdown arrow sounds pretty damn useful.
The hunters go stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all.
That worked somewhat well.
All in blood.
That's not good. Terror Child. I need to remember that. For it being very much deadly. Yeah. I can already see why I'm getting attacked. Well, he died a very interesting death, didn't he?
The hunters go stalking in the night. By the needles of the million bleeder, they'll end it all.
Cut your stop with your freaking monologue. Also, why am I getting attacked? I'm just doing my freaking job, technically speaking.
Seven, have mercy on your soul.
You know, citizens, 1 and 2.
Relief.
You're going to regret that.
As good as a new penny.
Just gonna point that out.
Die, vermin!
Well, indeed. I mean, he has absolute right. They are freaking vermin.